Welcome everybody, welcome to Yoga with Anne. Let's take a big breath in through your nose. Nice long exhale out through your mouth. Inhale, exhale just like a sigh. Let the body relax down towards the ground. Breathe in, feel your belly rise, your chest rise. A little pause, 1, 2, 3, and then exhale it out. So feel your chest go down, your belly go down, and then another little pause before you breathe in again. So palms facing up, inhale if you want, close your eyes if not, as long as you're comfortable, that's fine. And then exhale it out. Feel your body lengthen, expand. Notice how your body relaxes. Grounds itself down into the mat, into the ground. Breathe in, blink your eyes open and welcome. Let's start stretching. Inhale, stretch up towards the ceiling and then exhale it down. Side stretch, one arm. Inhale, exhale it over. Breathe in, slowly come back up and down the other side, up and over. Breathe in, slowly come back up and exhale it down. We're going to straighten out those legs. We're going to make circles with the feet. And then of course we're going to make those circles the other way because I'm going to do everything the other way. Point the toes to the ceiling, out in front, to the ceiling, out in front and back to the ceiling. Make sure your little cushion's in the back so you can feel your sitting bones on the mat. We're going for the toes. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, zip up and then exhale, fold forward. So grab your toes or your ankles, whatever you can reach. Breathe in, stretch your back. Exhale, just relax your shoulders, your neck, your elbows. So notice how the back of the legs are stretching. Notice your back, your spine lengthening every time you breathe in. Notice how your body relaxes into that stretch as you breathe out. Breathe in, look up, let go. Stretch to the ceiling, palms together, and then exhale it down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. We'll work those little inner thighs as well. So grab your toes or your ankles. We're going to breathe in, lengthen. We're going to breathe out and lean forward. Keep thinking of pushing your head forward. Your inner thighs will lengthen. You can use your elbows to push those knees apart or just keep breathing. Breathe in, slowly bring yourself up. Let's flutter the knees, little butterfly flaps. Okay, left leg, bring it out to the left. Flex the foot, we're going to do a side stretch. So with the right hand, inhale, exhale it over, stretch from your right fingers down to your right hip. Grab the toes if you want, or don't worry about it, we'll just stretch on the right. Breathe in, slowly come back up, and then exhale it down. Let's do it on the other side. So bend your left knee, flex that right foot, inhale, exhale it over. Breathe in, slowly come back up and then exhale it down. One more time, inside, feet together, inside of the thighs. Inhale, exhale, lean forward. Keep lengthening your back, pushing your head forward or pulling your ears away from your shoulders, whatever it feels like to you. Breathe in, slowly straighten up, butterfly flaps, one more time. Okay, we're going to roll over and come up, so make fists next to your knees, tuck your toes under, push down onto your fists and then slowly roll yourself all the way back up. Now I want the mat behind you, so that way we're going to do warrior one. So either turn around or walk to the other end. Leave a gap between your feet. Let's just stretch for a sec. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, look up, and then exhale, fold forward like a rag doll. Make little circles with your hands. Think of your tailbone going to the ceiling. The knees stay soft. Or you bend the knees and tailbone to the ceiling. Make those circles the other way. We're coming halfway up. Breathing, bring the hands to the knees, your thighs, push your tailbone backwards, your shoulders back. Okay, we're going to stretch to the ceiling. Breathing, stretch, look up, palms together, and then exhale, bring them down. Take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your feet into the mat. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, drop your hands. Let's go. Warrior one, big step back with your left foot. And then make sure your hips are facing forward to your small end of the mat or your right foot. So make sure your spine is nice and long. Inhale, exhale, bend that right knee, breathing, bring your hands overhead, interlace the fingers except for your index fingers, just like a little temple. Stretch to the ceiling as you breathe in, sink down in between your hips as you breathe out. We're going to stretch those hamstrings, but we want to lengthen the spine as well. You can look straight ahead or towards the ceiling. And then of course, once you're in position, you're going to notice your breath. So breathe in and breathe out. Okay, inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands down towards the mat. That way, keep that right knee soft, or we can stretch that right hamstring. If you can, look down, so that way gravity will pull your spine down. If you're looking down at the mat, push your head forward, so that way you're lengthening the spine that way. Okay, we're going back into warrior one. So breathe in, bring your hands overhead, stretch, and then exhale, relax those shoulders, bend the knee, and go back, sink back into warrior one. Hold it here. Let's breathe. Okay, inhale, straighten the knee, let go of the hands, bring them behind you, interlace the fingers behind you. So push your shoulders back, we're going to keep the right knee soft. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Again, you either look down or drop the top of the head down, and then bring those hands up towards the ceiling, so we can work the upper arms, your biceps and your triceps. Notice your breath. You can press your feet, your toes into the mat. Notice your chest, maybe even your belly, rise and fall. Breathe in, look up, under your hands, grab your elbows, and then as you breathe out, bend your right knee. Inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, drop the top of the head down, take the arms off your back, or the pressure off your arms off your back. Again, we're working those upper arms. We're going to build strength in those legs. And you want your right knee above your right ankle. So that way your knee is supported, your ankle is supported. And then of course you're going to notice your breath. Breathe in, slowly bring yourself all the way back up, under your arms. You might want to do some shoulder rolls forward and then backwards. We're going forward again. So keep that knee soft, inhale, exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands to the mat. If that's uncomfortable, you either bring them to the leg, or if you've got a block, put the hands on the block or something solid. Leave your right hand there. Inhale, raise your left, stretch it up towards the ceiling. We're activating our heart meridian. We're lengthening to the ceiling, down towards the ground. So breathe in, breathe out. Bring that hand down, and again, it either goes on the mat, on your leg, or if you've got a block, put it on the block. Inhale, raise your right hand, let's twist the other way. Work that waist muscles, your obliques. Bring out those digestive organs. Keep that right knee soft. So that's the whole idea of the block, is so that way you're able to straighten that right knee as much as you can. Breathe in slowly, put that hand down, and then inhale, bring yourself all the way back up. Let's turn that right foot and then step that left foot in. Give it a wriggle, we're doing the other side. So inhale, Exhale, big step back with your right foot, and again, turn your hips forward. Inhale, exhale, bend your left knee. Adjust your feet so that way you're nice and balanced. Breathe in, bring your hands over here. Interlace the fingers. Remember to change the grip of the fingers. Other thumb, other pinky on the outside. Index fingers pointing upwards. Stretch to the ceiling. Sink down in between your hips and breathe. Notice your big toes, your little toes into the mat. The outsides of your feet. Okay, inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, fold forward. Bring those hands down towards the mat. We're going to stretch that left hamstring. And you might even notice one side might be different from the other. Back into warrior one, so breathing, bring your hands and head overhead. And then exhale, bend your left knee, sink back down. Lengthen, relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, inhale, straighten the knee, undo those hands, bring them behind you, shoulders back, interlace those fingers, lengthen, and then exhale, fold over the left leg. Keep the knee soft, drop the head, and bring those hands up towards the ceiling. Again, biceps, triceps, hamstrings. Breathe in, look up, undo your hands, grab your elbows, and then change how you're holding the elbows. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, drop the top of the head down. Take those arms off your back. All the pressure off your arms, off your back. And again, we're going to notice our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, breathe in slowly, bring yourself up, undo those arms. You can do quick shoulder rolls forward and backwards. And we're going forward. So inhale, exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands to the mat, your leg or a block. Leave your left hand, inhale, raise the right, stretch it up towards the ceiling. Keep that left knee soft. You don't want to lock the knees, but you don't want to bend it. We're trying to stretch that hamstring. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring that hand down, put it somewhere solid, and then inhale, twist. Let's do the other side. Stretch your left hand up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring that hand down. Inhale, bring yourself up. Turn your left toes. Jump those feet in. Give them a bit of a wriggle. And let's go to the back of the mat. Actually, let's come down onto our hands and knees. Let's just do a cat and cow. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Breathe in, looking up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round your back, draw your belly in. And again, breathe in, looking up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round that back. And then come to neutral, tuck your toes under, we're going to do bear. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, take your knees off the mat, let them hover just above the mat. Your core muscles, your pelvic area is all nice and tight. You're working those upper arms again, your shoulders, upper back. Hold it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put those knees down, walk the hands out in front so that your hands are away from your shoulders. We're going into downward dog. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, tailbone up. Walk your feet to make yourself comfortable. You can pedal the feet, so you can bend one knee and then alternate. So we slowly stretch those hamstrings and calves. You want to relax your head between your arms, so give it a little bit of a shake. And think of your tailbone going to the ceiling.
stretch here. Okay, three-legged dog. Take your right foot off the mat. Push it out behind you. Hold it here. Feel your left heel in the mat. And into pigeon. So look up, bend your right knee, bring that right knee all the way up to your right hand. Flex your right foot, slide the left leg back, hands underneath the shoulders. We want to try and straighten the spine and push those shoulders back and down a little bit. We want to keep the hips level. So that way we don't put more pressure on one side than the other. We're opening up those hips. It's going to make room for your sacrum and sciatica nerve. Let's go. Reclining pigeon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk those hands forward. Make yourself comfortable. You can make 2 fists for your forehead. You can use the block and put your forehead on the block. You can bring the forehead down to the mat. Whatever you're doing, breathe in and then breathe out. Relax into that pose. If the knee hurts, remember to flex that right foot. That'll help with the ligaments on the knee. So relax here. Breathe in and breathe out. Remember, we don't hold our breath. If you're holding your breath, you're not going to receive any, your muscles don't get the oxygen they need. So keep breathing in and out. Okay, breathe in, look up, walk those hands back towards you. We're going to try king pigeon. So bend your left knee, grab your left foot with your left hand. Let's see if you can balance. Take your right hand off, bring it behind, grab the foot with both hands, and that way you're going to feel your left quad working. We want to push those shoulders back and shoulder blades together if you can. Look straight ahead and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Put the hands down. That foot down. Tuck the toes. We're going back into downward dog. So zip up. Tailbone up. Right foot back. Pedal those feet or just stretch here. From your heels to your tailbone. From your tailbone down to your hands. And three-legged dog on the other side. Take your left foot off the mat. Push it out behind you. And push that right heel into the mat. Into pigeon, look up, bend your left knee, bring that left knee all the way to the front, slide that right leg back, hands underneath the shoulders, and also you can use blocks underneath your hands as well, so they'll help you to straighten up. So if you've got 2, that's good, put one on either side, or hands underneath the shoulders. Remember, both hips level, so you don't put one down and then leave the other one up, you've got to have them both even. Reclining pigeon, breathe in, breathe out. Walk the hands forward, make yourself comfortable. We're going to feel those hamstrings working. Okay, breathe in, look up. Walk those hands back towards your king pigeon so we can bend the right knee, grab that right foot if you can. If you can't, just keep it bent. Eventually you will be able to grab it, take your left hand off out in front, or bring it behind. Grab the foot with both hands. Hold it here. And everything works better on one side than it does on the other. That's with everything. Inhale. Exhale. Put the foot down, the hands back out in front. One last downward dog. So tuck the toes, zip up, tailbone up, left foot back, heels down. Relax that head. Pedal the feet if you want to start stretching those hamstrings, or just hold it here. Breathe in, look up, bring your shoulders above your hands. Zip up, lower your bottom, push your heels back into plank. So you're looking straight down. You're working everything between the shoulders to your heels. So push those heels back, push your head forward, lengthen your neck. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in. Breathe out, bring the knees to the mat. Go into child's pose. Bottom towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. You can open up the knees to make room for your body. You can make 2 fists for your forehead. Just make yourself comfortable. We're taking the pressure off your hands and arms, the pressure off your lower back. Okay, as you breathe in, bring yourself up. We're going to lie down on the mat on our belly. So slowly walk your hands forward, walk your knees back, lie down. We're going to do Sphinx. So bring your forearms down, tops of the feet down. You can have the legs apart or together, especially if you have lower back issues. You're looking down. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale. Raise your head, your chest and your belly. You're going to pull those ears away from your shoulders. You're going to feel the compression in your lower back. That's your kidneys, your adrenal glands you're activating. Become aware of your breath. Let's bend the knees. Bring the toes towards your head. You're going to feel those abdominals activating a little bit more. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly let yourself down. Feet down. Take the arms and hands out of the way. Turn one of your cheeks to the mat and let those shoulders relax. Take a couple of breaths here just to let your breathing rate come down a little bit. Okay, we're going to do Cobra. So bring your hands next to your chest. Spread the fingers. And again, legs to tops of the feet down, legs apart or together, it's up to you. You're looking down, breathe in, zip up, push your pubic bone into the mat and then exhale. Raise your head, your chest, your belly. You can keep the elbows bent, you can straighten those elbows. You can push those shoulders back and look towards the ceiling, point the chin to the ceiling. We're stretching from the chin down to your pelvic area. It's a deep compression in the lower back. So be careful, but back bends are very good for lower back pain because we're always leaning forward. But of course you've got to make sure that you're comfortable because everybody's body is different. We're going to bend the knees, bring the toes to the head again. And that way you'll really feel those abdominals working. Inhale. Exhale, slowly let yourself down. Again, we're going to take the hands out of the way. We're going to turn the other cheek to the mat so we're stretching the neck both sides. And then let those shoulders relax. Let your breathing rate come down. And let's go into child's pose, just around the back. So bring your hands onto the mat. Push yourself up, bottom towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. You can make 2 fists for your forehead. Just make yourself comfortable. And let's come all the way up again. So make fists next to your knees. Tuck the toes, push down onto your fists as you breathe out, and then slowly roll yourself all the way back up. And then let's face this way. Let's open those legs nice and wide. Point the toes further out. Bring your hands to your hips or your waist. Inhale. Exhale. Just bend one knee. Just adjust those feet and toes. Breathing, come back up. Breathe out. Go the other way. Breathing, come back up. We're going to do both knees together. We're going to go into goddess pose. So bring your palms together. Elbows together. Right thumb on top of the left thumb. Breathing, zip up and raise those elbows up so we're working the upper arms. And as you exhale, bend the knees, sink down. Make sure your pelvic floor is tight and those elbows are up. Now hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly bring yourself up, heel and toe them just 1. Palms together, elbows together, left thumb on top of the right thumb. Breathe in, zip up, raise those elbows up. Exhale, bend the knees and sit. We're going to push the knees back this time, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring yourself up.
Heel and toe one last time. Breathe in, stretch to the ceiling. Exhale, go down. 1. Let's do 10. 2. 3. And 4. 5. We're working those inner thighs. 6. Make sure pelvic floor is tight. 7. 8. 9. 10's the doozy. Go all the way down. Bring the elbows to the knees. Drop your bottom as much as you can. We're doing a yogi squat. It's opening up those hips. So it's very good for lower back pain, sciatica nerve pain. Make sure the pelvic floor is tight if you're not pregnant. Hold it here. Make sure you're breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put the hands to the mat, tailbone to the ceiling, stretch those legs. And then slowly bring yourself up as you breathe in. Let's open those legs nice and wide again. But this time I want the toes facing out in front. So that way you're going to feel the weight on the outside of the feet because we're going to go forward. So bring your hands behind, interlace the fingers, push those shoulders back. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out. Drop the top of the head down. Bring those arms and hands up towards the ceiling. We're working the biceps and the triceps. We're stretching those hamstrings, so keep those knees soft. And of course, you're seeing the world differently, and gravity's lengthening your spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, breathe in, look up, under your hands, bring them halfway down between the 2 feet. If you can't reach the mat comfortably, bring a block, so you can have it up, you can have it down. Leave your right hand, inhale, raise the left, let's twist to the left. We're going to start working the spine and the waist. Inhale, exhale, bring that hand down, and then inhale the other one, because we do everything on the other side. Breathe in, breathe out, bring that hand down, walk them over to the right. We're going to bend that right leg, we're going to stretch the inside of the left leg. And we might, if you can, take your left toes off the mat. The leg will rotate on the heel, so it becomes a hamstring stretch. You want to spread those toes as well. We want to stretch the toes. Don't forget the poor little toes. Breathe in slowly, bring yourself up, straighten the knee, put the foot down, leave your right hand, inhale, raise the left. Let's start twisting. Keep those knees soft. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down, inhale the other one. Breathe in, breathe out, bring it down. Walk the hands over to the left, we're going to do it on the other side. So bend the left knee, stretch the inside of the right leg. And then again, if you want, hamstring stretch. Take the toes off, spread those toes. Breathe in slowly, bring yourself up, straighten the knee, put the foot down, leave your left hand, inhale, let's twist to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, bring that hand down, inhale the other one. Breathe in, breathe out, bring it down, bring both arms up at shoulder height, press into your feet. Zip up, and then slowly as you breathe in, we're going to come all the way up, and then bring your hands to your lower back. We're doing a back bend, shoulders back, hips forward. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling, and breathe. Open up your throat, your heart, your lungs. We're counteracting those forward bends. So hold it here and breathe. Okay, inhale, straighten the head, straighten those hips. Again, you can jump those feet in, heel and toe them. We're sitting down. So make yourself comfortable. Let's sit down and do some twists. Make sure you've got your little cushion in the back again. What that does is you feel your sitting bones on the mat, but it also tilts your sacrum a little bit forward. So if you're forward bending, it makes it a little bit easier. We're going to do half Lord of the Fish. So bring your left foot, place it next to your right hip. The right knee, you bend it, and the foot
needs to be flat on the mat. So it can be here to all the way over here. We're going to grab that right knee with the opposite hand, your opposite elbow, or the elbow on the outside. So breathe, your right hand goes behind. On the mat, near your tailbone, we want to try and get some length. And again, you can use the block, so that way it can help you get even longer. So breathe in, stretch, breathe out and twist to the right. We're going to push that right shoulder back. We're going to look over the right shoulder. So we're stretching the eyes, we're twisting the spine to keep it flexible. We're working those waist muscles, your obliques. We're wringing out those digestive organs. You're pressing your right foot, your right toes into the mat. So breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale, slowly bring your head and body around. Undo those legs, we're going to do them the other way, so you can give them a bit of a wriggle. Grab your right foot, put it next to your left hip. Bend your right knee and then put that foot wherever it's going to be nice and comfortable. Grab the knee with the opposite arm or elbow, the other one goes behind. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out and twist to the left, push that left shoulder back. You're stretching the outside of the thighs as well, so make sure you can press your left toes into the mat. Look over the shoulder, we're stretching the eyes both ways. Inhale, and then exhale. Slowly bring yourself round. Let's lie on the mat, undo those legs, lie down, bend the knees, and let's just do a twist. Put the feet down onto the mat, bring your arms away from your body, no higher than shoulder height, so that way you're comfortable. The back of your neck is long. Inhale, exhale. Drop the knees to the left, turn your head to the right. You're going to feel the stretch from your knees to your chest. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out, the knees go to the right, the head to the left. And then breathe in, come back to the center. Let's do thread the needle, so bring your right ankle, place it on top of your left thigh. Take your left foot off, get your right hand, put it in between the two thighs, interlace behind your left thigh, and then bring your left toes to the ceiling. Point your toes, and then flex both feet. You're flattening the lower back, spreading those hips again. We're stretching the hamstrings, the calves. Now you can stay here. It's thread the needle, but it's also sometimes called upside down pigeon. But if you want, you can go even deeper. You can inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders. Have a closer look at your right foot. Remember, once you're in position, you breathe. Breathe in, relax the head and shoulders, let go, put your right foot down, put your left foot down. Other side. So left ankle on top of the right thigh, take the right foot off, left hand in between the two thighs, interlace. Remember to change the grip on the fingers behind your right thigh. Bring the right toes to the ceiling, we're pointing the toes, and then we're flexing them. Spread those toes. Again, you can stay here, or you inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders, look at your left foot. You're working also your intestines. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders, let go of those hands, and put that right foot down, left foot down. Let's open the feet as wide as the back, so they're going to stay at the edges of the back. We're going to bring the arms away from the body one more time, palms facing up. Inhale, exhale, drop the knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Bring your left hand to your chest, and as you breathe out, slide your left hand down towards your right hand. So that way you're really twisting that spine, opening up your shoulder blades as well. Breathe in, slowly bring yourself all back to the center, other side. So as you exhale, drop the knees to the right, bring your right hand on top of your chest. As you breathe in, out again, slide it down towards your left hand and open up those shoulder blades. Feel that stretch from your knees towards your waist and chest. And then breathe in, slowly come back to the center, and then you can walk your feet closer in, straighten out your left leg, bend your right knee, put the right hand on top, flex those feet, and as you breathe out, you're going to push that right knee out to the right so we can stretch that right inner thigh. And then breathe in, bring it back to the center, change the hands over. And as you breathe out, pull that right knee over to the left. You're going to turn your head to the right. You're going to keep the shoulders or shoulder blades on the back. And if you want, you can straighten out that right leg. Maybe touch the floor on the left. So that way we're getting to stretch on the outside of the thigh, the hip, the back as well. We're rigging out those digestive organs and working your waist muscles at the same time. Breathe in, bend the knee, bring yourself back to the center. Interlace your fingers over your right knee or shin. We're going into the Vrindalini posture. So flex those feet. And as you breathe out, you're going to squeeze that right thigh into the right side of your chest. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders, have a look at your toes or your knees. And we're working the ascending side of your colon. Breathe in, relax the head and shoulders, and as you breathe out, you're going to straighten out that right leg. Give it a wriggle, other side, left knee, left hand on top, flex those feet, and then push that left knee out to the left as you breathe out. Breathe in, bring it back to the center, change the hands over. And as you breathe out, you're going to pull that left knee over to the right, turn your head to the left, shoulders on the back. And again, if you wish, straighten out that left leg, touch the floor on the right. But remember, shoulders on the back. Breathe in, bend the knee, bring it back to the center, Vrindalini posture. So interlace the fingers, change the grip over your left knee, flex those feet, and then squeeze that thigh into the left side of your chest. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders. We're working the descending side of your colon. Breathe in, relax the head and shoulders, and as you exhale, straighten out your left leg. Bend the knees, bring the toes to the ceiling, put your hands at the end of your bottom. We're just going to do legs up the wall. So point your toes and then flex the feet. Now this is really good at the end of the day, so it's great for your legs. It's great for your heart, so it doesn't have to pump as hard to get the blood from your toes. You're going to start feeling your pelvic area starting to tighten up to keep those feet to the ceiling. So hold it here, just a few more breaths. Okay, we're coming out of it. So bend the knees, put the hands behind, and we're rocking. Tuck your head and big rocks. Massage your spine from your tailbone to the top. And then on your next rock, you're going to rock yourself up. You're going to make yourself comfortable. You can sit, or if you prefer to lie down, you're welcome to lie down and go into Savasana. We're just going to take a few breaths here just to relax and meditate. So make yourself comfortable. You can always use a block underneath your hips, your bottom, so your hips are higher than your knees. That helps to
stretch out those inner thighs as well. Bring your right hand, cup it with your left. Bring the two thumbs together, so it's a Zen Mudra. This brings your body and your mind together in harmony. It helps you to focus and concentrate. So push those shoulders slightly back and down. Breathe in, feel your spine lengthening, your rib cage expanding. Breathe out, notice your shoulders, your whole body sinking down towards the ground. And of course, you can close your eyes or keep them open. If you're keeping them open, just look down, so that way you're not focusing on anything that's going to move, and that way you can notice your breath. I want you to breathe in, belly, take a little bit more for your chest, your collarbone area. A little pause, 1, 2, 3. Exhale it out. So your chest will go down, your belly goes down, and then another little pause, 1, 2, 3. So we're separating our inhale from our exhale, and then we're breathing again. Now just let your breath settle, and then as long as it's comfortable, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. And we'll try a mantra as well. So as you breathe in, I want you to think quietly inside your mind, I am. And as you breathe out, quietly inside your mind, peaceful. So inhale, exhale, I am peaceful. Now gently bring your awareness back if it's wandered off. And one more time. I am peaceful. Now just wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. And as you breathe in, blink your eyes open, stretch those hands to the ceiling, and then exhale, let them flow back down. Side stretch, one arm. Inhale. Exhale it over. Breathe in slowly, come back up. And exhale it down, the other side, up and over. Breathe in slowly, come back up and down. Bring that hand to the opposite knee or thigh, the other hand goes behind. We're going to breathe in, we're going to lengthen. Breathe out, we're going to twist to the side. Push that shoulder back and look over your shoulder. Remember, we're stretching everything. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out. Slowly bring your head and body round. We're going to change the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twist the other way. Remember, every time we breathe in, we're always stretching. Every time we breathe out, we're relaxing into that stretch. When we're doing twists, obviously we're twisting when we exhale. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out slowly, bring your head and body round. 3 arm circles. Inhale, palms together overhead. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Namaste everybody, have a great day, be kind and smile. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining Yoga with Anne.